Leslie.
Hi, Bailey.
I always forget the name every time I start the intro. This is There Is Nothing Here, Please Go Away. This, I've said every time we've recorded something. This could be the first episode.
Maybe.
It's been a journey doing this, and we've really not done much. We can't say that. We've done quite a bit.
Not really.
Oh, okay, that's good.
We've bought
we have
posters.
Oh, yeah. We've got a little space going on to, we have a room.
And
That's pretty big.
We've recorded 2 episodes.
Except, I can't say we've recorded 2 episodes. We recorded 1 good episode, and that was our prototype, because it was just us getting the feel for it. And then we recorded a 2nd episode that I ruined. We just wanted to try out these really cheap little microphones I had bought.
You said that I sounded fine in that, though.
You sounded great. I said I ruined it because I was holding the mic too far away from me. And
was I just, hearable, or did the mic actually make a difference?
I don't know. The mics didn't sound great. I honestly think it sounds better just recording on my phone, which is hilarious. But it's just because the quality of those mics.
They're $30 mics.
They're $30. It's so cheap. I want to get nicer ones because it really would be nice. But this is good for now. I like this.
You get what you pay for.
Exactly. That's why I was fine with buying it.
The price is the cost.
The price is the cost. That's so true. So that episode is truly the lost episode, even though that's what I called the
every single episode.
It's gonna be the lost episode. I know we're kind of in the middle of some sort of lost episode saga right now.
We're in the middle of this huge plan.
We're in the middle of this huge plot. But we still can't really talk about that yet. We talked about it in the prototype. But like I said, this is the first episode. I'm seriously considering this the first episode. I know the recording for this will be just fine. We don't have any notes for this.
Nope.
That's really the setup for this whole thing. There's no intro. I don't like an intro song on podcasts. I kind of hate that. I don't know. I don't really mind. I like the Otherworld song. That's the only one I don't really mind.
Yeah, but I skip that every time.
You skip the Otherworld song?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't care about any kind of intro.
No, I'm always listening to that Otherworld.
Any intro that anyone could ever offer me. I don't want it.
Especially if there's an outro song.
The only outro song that I like is Out of Character.
Yeah, no.
Jazzy.
I like skip it though.
Well, I mean, I don't listen to the end because...
Yeah, because why not?
But sometimes you're doing other stuff while you're listening.
Yeah, and you can't really stop it.
It just keeps going.
Respect.
So it's fine.
But no, I don't care about your podcast song intro. Some of those are way too long. I've listened to some that is no one cares about this. I don't know who's listening to your podcast, but I'm sure they don't. I'm sure they're skipping it. You really don't need all that. Yeah, let's be mean. Let's be mean about it.
Let's make this a mean episode.
Should we be mean? Can I be bad?
We should, yeah, can we be a little bad? Let's be bad.
Let's be bad. Yeah, but that's kind of what I want it to be. I just want it to be awful. Let's talk about the posters behind us that no one can see. It was a lot of fun collecting things for this room. It's this weird part in the basement of my house. It's not even really technically the basement, but it's attached to the basement. And I've been wanting to really spruce it up for a while, and I'm really happy about it. My parents are in this phone tag situation with this guy.
Oh, still?
Yes, about getting a couch.
Did he
change his
mind? He doesn't want to give it up?
No, he's literally just so hard to reach because he, I guess he was in Tahoe or something this weekend, and he finally got back to my parents while my dad was up in the mountains and was hey, sorry, I didn't see this. What time is good for you guys to pick it up? And
nothing.
It literally, all the times that were good for us were all of the times we messaged you before that you weren't on your phone and you didn't see the message. So that's been fun. We're just sitting on my kitchen table chairs.
Yep.
Anyways, but there's this used bookstore that sells posters in my town. And we just went and bought a bunch. They all ended up being horror movies. Not really. There's
Harold and Maude.
Yeah.
And Rushmore.
Those aren't
horror movies.
But we got Halloween and Halloween 3.
We have 9/11.
We've got 9/11. We don't have 9/11. We've got the Twin Towers.
Okay, but...
You can't call it 9/11.
Okay. But we all know what happened.
We all know what happened. I'm really happy about the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari poster.
Me too.
That one was a very good find.
We ordered these OC.
Oh my god, they're postcards.
Seth and Ryan postcards that we want to hang too.
So excited for those to arrive.
They're supposed to come today.
God willing.
But
I doubt they will. It was the first time I've ever had an eBay shipper not have tracking.
That's crazy.
It's so weird.
I wonder if it's because it was so cheap. Like, it costed nothing. So, like, I don't know.
I don't think it works that way. It's so weird. Yeah, that was a little bit disturbing, but I'm psyched about those arriving. Oh, and I found this Smokey the Bear poster. It's so fun.
Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the Bear. And then there's this big-ass Porco Rosso poster. I've seen Porco Rosso once in theaters, and
you just won that poster.
I won it at a raffle. But the poster's so beautiful.
That's the second time you've won that raffle there.
Yeah, I know. The second poster I won was dog shit.
Oh yeah, it looks so bad.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was like the
Which could have been cool.
Could have been so sick if I don't know why the poster looked the way it does.
It was so ugly.
It's nasty. It's like dirty.
Oh my god.
But I love the original. I wish it was that.
That movie is dirty though.
Yeah, but the poster didn't need to look like that. It looked like Dead by Daylight. Like it looked like a poster for like one of those horror games. It was weird. I didn't like it. But there was this really annoying woman at the showing there, and like before as the raffles were happening, for the poster, she was like, "If anyone doesn't want it, I'll take it. Like I'll take it."
Oh my god!
And she was awful, and she's at all the like downtown showings that the theater does, and she talks through like all of the movies. It's insane. This is like
those showings attract. Well, they attract the
worst people.
And
we always end up sitting behind them because our friend always tries to go for like what is essentially, it is like one of the better spots to sit.
No, it's not. I always hate the location that they choose to sit at. It's like dead smack in the middle.
Yeah. And a little bit too close.
And it's like really close to the screen.
I love to go to the left side.
I love sitting on the side. I like having an aisle seat.
Yeah. There's really not much difference. About where you sit in the theater. I don't give a shit.
I really
don't care.
But I have dislikes of where I don't like to sit.
And it's dead center in the front.
And it's dead center in the front. I hate that. So annoying because all the worst people go there.
That's the thing. That's why.
And you have to like scoot past more chairs to get there.
It's embarrassing. You know? Yeah.
It's annoying. It's like ugh.
Like, yeah, that's kind of I've grown used to it. I don't think I hate it or love it. I think it's just something I'm used to, and I don't really think about if it could be better. It's one of those things where it's just like, this is happening to me, and this is what I just have to live with this.
I'm not like actively upset or anything when it happens, but it's just like I expect it. I expect it.
Like if I get to the theater first and I'm meeting people there, I know to just sit there. Even though that's not where I would choose to sit.
Yes.
Whatever. Do you like going to the movies? I kind of love going to the movies more recently. In past years, it's been whatever. Like in the last 2 years, I've kind of gotten over it. But recently, I've been enjoying it.
I like going to the movies. It depends on the movie, obviously.
Yeah, right.
But if it's something I want to see, yeah, I love because I love popcorn.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like
I love snacks. I love getting snacks and sitting my ass down.
You can do that really well.
Yeah, I really do love popcorn. It's like one of my favorite snacks. I always feel really sick after eating it because of the butter.
Yeah.
But
it used to make me more sick. I feel like I've really gotten a hold of it in like the last few months. Because when I go, I get the craving for it. And it used to just be like, if I thought about popcorn, it would make me sick.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was a really hard time in my life.
I have always loved popcorn. But I love at the like bigger theaters, they have those like soda machines that like with the screen and you can like pick.
Oh yeah, I've talked about those recently.
Like the one at the mall and others.
I think I've interacted with those like once or twice in my life.
Those are awesome because they have a bunch of different Coke flavors. And whenever I get the opportunity, I get vanilla Coke.
Yeah.
And it's so good.
I've had a vanilla Coke a couple times in my life. They're making all sorts of special things these days.
Cherry Coke is also
well, cherry Coke is forever.
Yeah, cherry Coke. You could do cherry vanilla. Do both cherry and vanilla. That's also really good.
I forget what it was. I saw one recently that I think my sister had. And it was, I forget what it was, but it was...
Lime?
Yeah, it was like cherry. No, it's
Cherry
not
lime?
that, because that's something
That's
I know
Sonic.
about. Yeah. I don't know.
Which is really good.
It was, yeah,
Cherry
I've never
lime.
had it, actually.
Yes, you have.
Cherry lime?
Yeah, you've had a sip of mine.
Coke? Cherry lime Coke?
Mhm.
At Sonic? I'll believe you.
I think you liked it.
Probably did.
It's good. I don't see why you wouldn't.
I don't have much memory of that. Interesting. I don't know. I would love to go to Sonic. I think about it like I don't
like
think
Sonic.
about Sonic all the time, but
Except
then when
that
it's,
one time.
I was craving it bad.
But that one time.
Oh,
my awful experience.
right, your experience. Yeah, there have been times that I thought you were talking about like there was a period of time where I was craving
No.
Sonic.
They forgot about my order.
Yeah,
Seriously,
Speak on that.
3 different times.
in the
Three
same night. Like it
And
wasn't.
no, yeah, this is the same night. I was there for like a total of. I was like there for like an hour and a half.
Mhm.
Which in hindsight, I don't know why I didn't just leave, but like it sounded good. I really wanted it. I got a corn dog and some fries and a Coke. And I like, because with Sonic, you know how you drive in, you press the button.
Yeah.
Like, and you order and then they come to your car. Well, I pressed the button and like someone came and they were like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. Like, let me get you your Coke at least. And then like, I'll bring that out to you. So they gave me my Coke. This was the first time. And then I waited for like...
So you pressed the button and you ordered and then nothing happened, so you pressed the button again. Is that what you said?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I pressed the button and ordered. It said my order was received in the kitchen.
Mhm. And then
I waited
yeah.
like 30 minutes or something, which is like crazy because like on the screen
For Sonic, yeah, that's nuts.
gives you like a like progress, like on the screen, like received, like they're making it, your server is on their way.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. It got to like your server is on the way, but they just never came. And so after a while, I pressed the button. They came, and I was like, "Hi, I didn't receive my order." And she was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get it for you." She came back with just the Coke. She's like, "They're making it right now. We'll bring it out." Another 30 minutes go by, and then I do it again. And then this time I press the button though, and then they'll be like, "Oh, well, I'll be right with you." And then like no one came.
Oh
No
my
one responded.
god.
And then I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go through the drive-through," and so I went through the drive-through, and I waited for so long in the drive-through. This is like another 30 minutes. So I was there
What
for like
time is this
I was there
happening? Set the
they're
scene.
like early, like hour and a half. It was probably at like 8 or 9.
It started at
So-
that time?
Around there, yeah.
Wow.
Somewhere between 8 and 9. So I got home at like 10.
Oh my god.
10:30 or something like that. And and so then I go through the drive-through, and then I finally get to the window, and then I like show them I don't show them. I didn't get a receipt because I
Yeah.
already gave my order. So I was like,
You show them your cup.
I like almost like showed them like I had it like screenshotted like on my bank statement like in case they asked or something. But I was like, "Hi, I still haven't gotten my order." And then he was like, "Okay, what'd you get?" And then I like told him corn dog, fries, and he was like, "Okay, I'll get that right out to you."
That's it?
Yeah. And then a
Corn
different
dog fries?
yes, and then a different guy comes out. A different guy and he brings me a bag. And he's like, he hands it to me. He's like, "Okay, that'll be $40." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And then I was like, I think my total was like $8.50.
Yeah.
And
and
he's
I already
like,
paid for
and
it.
he's like, "Wait, what'd you get?" And I was like, "Just a corn dog and some fries. They forgot. I think someone's forgotten about my order like twice now." And he was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry." And then he like came back with my food, and he gave me 2 corn dogs.
Oh, nice.
And an order of fries, and also like these weird like cheese things, curd things.
Oh, yeah.
Cheese curd things. And then he's like, "Here you go." And then I drove away. But that was like so jarring to drive up to the window and be like, "That'll be $40."
My god, what was he charging you for? That
I
is
don't
insane.
know. I don't know, but I literally
What was going on in there?
I was like trying not to cry. I was like
Yeah.
holding back tears after he said that'll be $40. I was like, I remember it being like $8. I could show you like what I was charged.
It's so insane.
It was crazy.
Oh, I love that so much.
But I really wanted it.
Yeah.
And
when
I
you
was-
want Sonic, it's
And I
like,
was
you can't be
so
stopped.
hungry too. that like I was like weak.
Yeah.
Like I felt hollow and shaky. So I was like, I don't want to drive anywhere else. Like
Yeah.
I just want this. I want my this. What I ordered. Give it to me.
Although I feel like every time I've been at Sonic, I'm always so excited to get there. And then I get there and I'm like embarrassed to order what I want, which is a really weird
That's weird.
psychological thing I have.
Why are you embarrassed?
I don't know. It's happened almost every time I've been there, and I've never admitted
Is it
this.
because they bring it out in roller skates?
No. I'm not embarrassed of them. I love that aspect. I want them to all go on roller skates. I know some of them aren't. I think you all need to be committing.
What
more.
about it's embarrassing?
I don't know. I think, like, I don't know. Of the fast food restaurants, I feel like this one is, like, gotta be one of the worst for you. I feel like it's all crap. Like, because I always am wanting that saucy chicken. And for some reason, I feel like everyone's gonna think I'm disgusting. It's more like that. It's like, I don't want anyone to see me eating this stuff. I need to go there by myself and, like... I know. I don't know why Sonic specifically.
But everyone's
else.
eating it, though.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone else
really
is ordering
weird.
the same things.
But everyone's getting, like, a burger.
But a burger's probably just as bad for you.
It's not even it being bad for me. For some reason, there's just something about it.
That's weird.
It's
Bailey.
really weird.
That's
This is the
weird.
only place that I feel like this. Like, I will order whatever I want at any other awful fast food place. With no qualms. Like, it's just Sonic for some reason.
That is a bit odd.
I know.
That is a bit odd.
I've never told anyone that.
That's really funny. You're weird. You're weird.
I know.
I'm kidding.
I have made up rules. We keep talking about my made up
Yeah,
rules.
you do have made up rules.
Which is so weird for me because I feel like I am very, like...
You're very easygoing.
I don't want to call myself free-spirited because that seems weird. Easygoing is more of a way of saying it.
But yeah, you are though. So it's funny that you have all these little rules.
Yeah.
But
they don't
they're
really
like
show that often. More and more to you, they've been showing themselves. But like if you just know me and you see me, I'm normal.
oh yeah, just like regular interaction.
Yeah.
Those rules don't.
No. It's just
None of
if
those
you're around
rules,
me
yeah.
kind of all the time, it happens a little more.
It's just like going places and planning. You have little rules about like going places.
Yeah.
And when you're out in public.
They don't apply to other people.
No.
Sometimes.
They kind of do though.
They do sometimes. But, they're usually for myself. I can't even name one, though. It's like, all I can think of is, like, my weird ways of crossing the street and, like, my ways of dealing as a pedestrian. But there's definitely more. But I just never realize it because I'm used to it. And I didn't even realize, like, I kind of did that until you would point out stuff. You're like, why? I don't know. That's just the way I do it. That's how it is.
Because I'm so the opposite. I'm just like, I don't know. Like,
You're very realist? Is that what you mean?
no. I have my little things, but
Mhm.
my things apply to, like, myself. And, like, in the way that it's, like, there's things, like, I need to do before I could do this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. You know how it is for me? It's that, It's Always Sunny bit where Dennis can't eat the apples unless they're peeled. He said, I'm not allowed to eat them. I'm not allowed to eat the skins. That's like,
yeah, it's like
that's what
how
it is.
you won't go to certain restaurants with your family.
Well, I'm working through that.
That was, like, a big thing
That was a huge
for me to
thing.
find out. I was like,
Because certain
do you
places in my
mean?
mind are just where you go for dinner if it's like we're going out for dinner.
But-
And I know that doesn't make sense, but like sometimes
what if
going
we
out
want
for,
it?
But going out for dinner it doesn't just mean like let's go eat somewhere. It means we're going out for dinner. I'm putting on like a shirt, pants that aren't dirty. I'm putting on a nicer shirt that I didn't wear to work. Going out for dinner. It's
Yeah.
for birthdays, specifically. I know we're talking about the same restaurant here because it was a thing, but I'd only
I
ever been
remember-
there for birthday parties for like old people in my family. So you wanting to go there, I was like, why? That's like where we go for my Nana's birthday. Like I can't go there if it's not for my Nana's birthday.
I remember, like, finding that out about you and then kind of, like, wanting to, like, this is kind of toxic of me. I wanted to be,
I have
like,
something toxic to say as well.
I wanted to, like, no, let's fix that. Let's
No,
fix that.
and
We
that's the
can't-
thing, mine's the opposite. I
we-
wanted to like never talk about it again.
We can't, I know, and that made me, like, buck up even more. I was like, Bailey, stop. Like, why don't you want to go there? Like, it's just food.
And then
I
we went
want
and it was
it.
so good.
And that's the thing. once we do it,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
always amazing.
And that's the thing.
Just like
I
Thai food.
understand that. Hey, don't bring Thai food into this. That was so good. Oh my god, I'm such a... It's not that I'm a wimp. It's just like, I like what I'm comfortable
You
with.
like what you know.
And
Yeah.
I just have to really work up to doing something. But I'm getting better.
And that's not even like, it's more funny to me. And because it's like, I want what I want when I want it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's I'm toxic that way.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I should just respect that you don't want to go somewhere. But I'm like, but
And it's not
why?
that I don't want to go somewhere. For some reason, I'm filled with shame all the time.
Sorry for laughing.
No, it's okay. It's funny. I am a very shameful person, but I often don't
But you're
show
also
it.
not.
Yeah, it's totally weird. I'm like first of all, I am, what am I even trying to say?
You're
I
shameful
contain,
about Sonic.
I contain multitudes. I'm shameful about wanting Sonic. I want Sonic. Honestly, I want it really bad right now after we've talked about it.
I know, I'm kind of hungry.
Damn.
We're being stood up right now.
Yeah, that's one of the things we can't talk about. We've been stood up. But it's really funny and I don't care. Like, I don't care. We shouldn't, like, say bad things about it. But it's really funny to me.
I can't even be mad.
I absolutely can't be mad. We should have expected this.
It just feels funny.
It's hilarious.
And honestly, we should have checked in.
Yeah. We should have been keeping tabs. We should have sent an email yesterday.
Yeah.
It's okay, though. You just gotta wonder what's happening on the other end.
Yeah.
You know?
I wonder what the holdup is.
It's really funny. But this isn't even for the... What are you doing tomorrow? Like, are you free in the day tomorrow? Do you work? Okay, maybe you can come up in the...
No, I'm not free tomorrow.
Oh, you're shaking your head no. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, never mind then.
I work from 10 to 2,
That's
and then I'm
right.
going to the pumpkin farm with my family.
That's right.
And then maybe I'll be up for the evening for B-Day.
For B-Day.
B-Day celebration.
Cool.
But-
Okay, just checking. Because we're just having a conversation now. I'm talking to the viewer. the one listener.
Probably Del.
Then maybe Del, but honestly the listener is me later.
That's true.
So apologizing to me later, putting like a image up for this, editing it. What was I about to say though? Oh yeah, I'm sure maybe we'll have to, maybe after this day we'll have to reschedule the thing we're being stood
I don't
up
know
for.
when the hell.
I
Maybe the
know.
weekend. You work though, huh?
Honestly, if it ends up being November, that's kind of fine. Maybe we can plan it for November 5th. That'd be a really funny November 5th.
What day is November 5th?
That's a great question. Oh, I love November 5th. Can we talk about it?
Yes.
Okay.
Why don't you just open up your calendar?
I can't. I don't want to open my phone right now. Oh, man. The feeling of being stood up is really funny.
I know, because
You know?
we're just all like ready to go.
You kind of sit around and you're twiddling your thumb.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Absolutely. But I don't feel any certain way right now. I'm just kind of... I'm happy we're recording this. I've been meaning to track you down and make you record like an actual episode. So...
Pin me
Because we've
down.
been so busy. Oh, we've been so busy.
I
We
know.
have been. Speaking of Del, we mentioned
Airport.
Del. We got to meet... it was my first time meeting someone from internet. That's really exciting for me. Because I've been on the internet for a while, I guess. For like... It's probably more than half my life at this point. Considering my...
Almost.
You know. But I've never... Honestly, before like 2 years ago, I'd never had real like online friendships. Like there would be people that I mutually follow.
Yeah.
But I'd never interacted until 2 years ago. And Del was the first person to really, like, hit me up and, like, want to interact with me.
Yeah.
And so that's really exciting that she was the first person. Although there was a different Canadian we met. That was, like, the first one we actually met before we got to Del, which was really cool. Shout out to Cameron. I don't know
Shout out.
if they'll listen to this. But that was awesome. And it was in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is a really weird place to be.
Baby.
Vegas, baby. Had you been to Las Vegas before that? I forget.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I feel
If
like
you're honestly, it probably would count more as a first experience because if you don't
I
remember
have
it.
a weird memory from a while ago, where we were like with my grandma in Nevada, and I felt like it could have definitely been Vegas. But it might have just been Reno.
It could have been Reno for sure.
But I don't know, because the thing is that we went up to go visit my uncle who lives in Winnemucca, Nevada. So I don't know if Winnemucca is closer to Vegas
I think it's
or
closer to Reno.
Reno.
I could be totally wrong
So-
though. I don't really mess around with Nevada.
Oh, it's rancid.
I
Although
don't.
Vegas,
Vegas was cool. Vegas was
cool.
like, I enjoyed being there. We found the most beautiful brunch place. Oh, that was
yeah.
amazing. That was yesterday.
I know.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Del, we miss you
so much. So much.
so much. Oh, it was
Like,
a
she was like
dream.
taken away from us.
I know, literally.
That's what it feels like.
Oh man. That's so funny how our Ubers arrived at the same time. Yeah, it was a beautiful weekend. We were there for a reason. We were there for a festival.
Yeah.
And that's why my voice sounds like this. And it hurts. I'll be real. I need more green tea. I've had like 5 cups within the last 12 hours. That's not true. Within like the last 24 hours. But yeah, I can't believe we were in Vegas 24 hours
I know.
ago. We were there yesterday morning. That's
Our
really
flight
weird.
hadn't even left yet.
Oh
right
my
now.
god, so we were still in Vegas 24
Yeah.
hours ago. That's so weird. We were talking about how time works and how
Okay,
strange it is.
Winnemucca's closer to Reno
Yeah, okay.
by 2 hours. It's 2 hours to Reno and like 7 hours
So
to
we
Las
both
Vegas.
had our first Vegas
That's so crazy how
experience.
big Nevada is.
It's, I mean, not compared to California, but it is huge. It's pretty wide. Wide and long.
What do you mean compared to California?
I mean, California's large, so to me, if anyone says their state's big, I'm like, yeah, right. No, it's not. Shut up.
Yeah, I guess California's just really long.
Yeah.
It's so long.
It's so long.
Nevada's just like this chunk.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Utah. Or wait, it's like Colorado. You know how Colorado's just like a rectangle? I love that. My sister did in what grade? It must be like 4th grade or something at the old elementary school we went to. The whatever class she was in, they all had to do state reports. You have to do a state report at some point. Did you ever do a state report?
No.
Honestly, I don't think I did either. It was just at school. But my sister chose to do Colorado because it was the easiest state to draw. Isn't that's
That's-
crazy? But fair.
I mean, fair.
Fair.
I would that be like a similar
California was
thought
coveted,
process.
obviously.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember what kid did it. I remember her classmates very well.
Chihuahua.
Mexico.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
I want to go to Chihuahua.
Okay, wait. I was gonna say a joke, but I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay, we need to go to TJ. We need to go to TJ. We should do like an OC episode. I
Oh
should,
my
like,
god.
Like
we
really,
should
really
go.
binge season 2 so
Yeah.
we can like discuss the first 2 seasons.
I know.
Oh, man, I like that show.
I love that show. I
miss
think
Ryan. I miss him. I haven't seen him in a
The
minute.
first season is just so good.
Mm-hmm. That's universal. Like, I think everyone.
It's
Have
just
you
so
seen
good. The
it?
second season's really good too.
I'm enjoying the second season.
I think
I'm
we're-
about to watch a mall episode. Is there a mall episode?
Yes.
I'm about to watch that.
Yes, there is.
I'm so excited.
I think it starts to get dicey whenever like they all go off to college.
Ooh, yeah.
like-
See, that could have happened to Riverdale, but it didn't. But keep talking about OC.
Cause like Summer moved away to go to college. Chris Pratt is in the show for a second.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's this guy that Summer meets in college, and they become like activists,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute.
and they're like friends.
That's funny.
And Seth is like mildly jealous of him or something, but not really. He's like at the same time
Are they
not
dating
frightened
at
by
that
him.
point?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're dating like
I forget if they're dating where I am.
they're together
The rest,
the rest
of
of the show. They're never over.
I think her and
'Cause they
Zach
get
are still
married.
together. Did they break up? Oh my god, I
But
really need to
even
get
though we're
back in.
even when they're not together, they're together. You know.
Because they just like each other so much.
They're just,
throughout the
like,
entire
destined.
show. Yeah.
So even when they're not
Oh,
together,
man.
they're together. But I think at that point they were dating.
When Chris Pratt is in the show.
When Chris Pratt's in the show. But they're like long distance.
I want like the thing is about this show. Whenever we do talk about it, I'm like totally fine with you telling me everything about it because I want to know more. I almost asked you like, where's Seth going to school? What's
But
going
there's
on?
also just so much.
And it doesn't really matter if I know. Like I know spoilers, I know Marissa dies, and I'm really psyched about. I'm not psyched about it. I love Marissa, but it's just like, how
Isn't it
the hell
crazy
is that
that
gonna
she dies?
happen?
Isn't it crazy that she dies?
What are they?
She
gonna,
didn't deserve all that.
She did not deserve that. What are they gonna do?
They just killed her.
I don't tell me how, because that's something I don't know. I'm
Okay.
picturing her falling downstairs for some reason. Like is that true? Did I hear that?
She doesn't fall down the stairs, but it's something like that.
She should have died in TJ. Imagine
That
if that's
is
how the
she
show
would die.
started.
That is how she would
Falling
die,
down the
though.
stairs.
Like falling.
That's hilarious. No, imagine if she died in Tijuana.
She just wouldn't be, she'd be like a 2-episode character.
She'd be Laura Palmer.
She'd be Laura Palmer. Wow.
Wow. The OC could have been a very different show. I think that would have been really cool. It would have been cool. I can't say it's not, but...
It would have been...
Because, like, do Ryan and Marissa ever get together again? Like, they were just, like, a first little bit of the show. They're not even the main event. It's Seth and Summer.
I know, they're like the main romance.
Yeah.
But...
Which is so cool.
But, like, Ryan and Marissa... I don't think they've...
I don't see it.
They get back together at some point, because they're also just, like, on and off. But I think they're just, like, first love.
Yeah.
That's how
That's
that is.
sweet.
And that's that. But it's, like, not... They wouldn't have been Endgame even if she stayed alive.
All right.
They wouldn't have been.
I'm so
They're just
excited
first
for
love.
that. I don't think Riverdale ever got bad.
No.
I seriously.
Not one bad episode.
Not one bad episode in the entire show. That's not true. I feel like there is like a stinker.
No, there's plenty of stinkers. But, like...
On a whole.
But
That
not.
show. I love that show so much. I'm so excited to rewatch it whenever that happens. Due to season 7. Season 7 was... You're not even speaking on this. You're just looking off.
I'm thinking.
You're thinking.
Yeah.
No, but season 7... I think, to me, the first season of a show you watch live is the same as, like, the first album you hear from an artist. It's, like, it's always going to be, like, your one love.
I know.
Because, like, that first season
Season 7.
of... when did we start Succession? Was it 3?
It was 3.
So then we watched 3 and 4 live. But season 3 was so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
Season 4, we don't really... Like, season 4 was... I liked that season. I know you didn't finish it, of Succession.
I just stopped caring.
Yeah, exactly. But season 3 was so much fun.
It was fun.
But also season 7 of Riverdale was, like, an experience of my life that I will cherish forever.
Succession gave me anxiety.
Yeah, it does that.
It, like, made me sad. But, like, not in a...
In a way
I
it did.
just, like,
Yeah, not
didn't
worth
like
it.
it. It was just, like... I don't like the way this show makes me feel.
I'm excited to rewatch that at some point, too. I feel like I'll do that when I'm, like, a fair
I
amount
almost,
older.
at this point, I don't even know if I like that show.
That's really
I,
funny.
like, literally turned so quickly. I was like, ugh. Every time I think about it, I'm like... I just, like, make a face. I don't...
Yeah. We'll see if that changes. I don't know if that will. Can we please talk about season 7 of Riverdale?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't actually
I thought we were
have
going
to
to be hateful.
Oh, that's right. Well, we don't... No.
I'm kidding. No, yeah, season 7, I love
Let's
season
be
7.
bad.
Let's be bad.
No, seasons. Okay, yeah. What was I saying? It was an experience like no other.
It really was.
I don't think we missed an episode. We like there were weeks that we weren't able to watch it together, but like we were there every
It
week.
was very few, though. I
Yeah,
think
exactly.
it was, like, literally, like, 2 or 3 times
Yeah.
that we didn't.
Oh my god. Remember how we used to run?
Yeah, we got pizza before.
Oh my god, I miss it. It was like I hope someone out there, I don't know if you did this, but like watching The Walking Dead every week was such a fun experience. I miss live TV. Same with like Lost and stuff. Just any huge, as if Riverdale was like sweeping the nation, but it was sweeping my nation. Dude, we've been stood up by an hour.
Yeah,
this is amazing.
We've officially been
We've
forgotten.
reached an hour. We gotta
This
text
is
Harper.
crazy.
We gotta let her know.
I'll text her right now.
But it felt the same, like having like a ritual where you go and get like our pizza. When we would watch Walking Dead, my whole family, it was like my grandparents too. My parents, my grandparents, and I was like a kid, and we would go get I just saw your text on my laptop. We would go get frozen yogurt because it was like 2010.
Froyo.
We would go get Froyo. And it was so awesome. And then we would go back to my grandparents' house and we would watch The Walking Dead. And then we would watch The Talking Dead, which is something you don't even know about.
The
Talking Dead. It was a
What's
show
that?
afterwards where they would discuss the episode.
Oh,
and they would often
yeah.
have people from the show on. Or I think they would have writers sometimes. Like, it was awesome.
That's
I miss television. I miss when it was, like, a thing. I miss it so much. I miss network TV.
I remember like when Hannah Montana used to be a thing.
Yes. Oh my god.
And
When it
and-
switched from Hannah Montana to Hannah Montana Forever, ooh. Oh, that was
wow.
frightening a little bit.
A little bit, but it was so good.
And then, yeah, because they, like, moved the house.
Yeah.
Oh. It was so good.
I know.
You know that was only season 3?
I know.
Isn't that bizarre?
Isn't that weird? To me, the regular Hannah Montana went on for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember like pressing like record on our like
On the
cable.
DVR, yeah.
Yeah, on our cable. It was so fun. I remember like one time I was watching it live
Yeah,
and
like a premiere.
my mom was vacuuming and I couldn't
Turn
hear
it
it.
off.
And I got so frustrated that I couldn't hear it. Oh my god.
I miss it. I really do. Oh, it was so much fun.
I can't believe I mean, we've been stood up.
I'm handling it very well. This is really funny. I mean, we've got something they want.
Yeah,
This is
we're
not...
not giving it up that easy. You're not getting it.
You can't... What's the Fleetwood Mac lyric? You'll never get away from the sound of a woman who loves you. You'll never get away from the sound of someone who has something you need.
Yeah, so how about that?
So how about that? I'm so glad we don't film these.
Yeah.
I'm so glad it's just audio.
No one should be seeing this right now.
I have a prop.
No one should.
I have a prop. Let's go back to the wall. I didn't even talk about half the stuff. We just talked about the movie posters. The thing I want to talk about is Cloth Mother and Wire Mother. This is an idea I've had for about 5 weeks. To have a picture of Cloth
So
Mother.
great to see my idea come into fruition.
It's crazy how that can happen. You can have a dream and you can make it real. This is small. This is like prototype Cloth Mother.
Yeah.
I just like printed it out, but I have this. Oh my god! Speaking of the OC, I love in TV shows when there is a TV show within the show. Like in Twin Peaks, they have an Invitation to Love or whatever that's called. In the OC, they have, what do they call it? What's the TV show in the OC?
Oh, something Valley?
The Valley.
The Valley.
The Valley. And so I was thinking, I have like a one in my mind. I don't care about doxing, but I just won't say it just because it is like, it pinpoints
Yeah.
the location. But I have one in my mind of my county. It's so funny that it lives in my brain, but I picture like on a wall and in some of the location wherever that the show in my mind is filmed, just like a framed photo, and it's like a bare wall is what I'm picturing, just like a slightly large to medium sized frame photo of Cloth Mother and Wire Mother, and that's like the only thing on the wall, and that's such a beautiful image to me.
That's all you need on a wall.
Yeah, I really like it. We got a big ass Beastie Boys poster.
Huge ass Beastie Boys poster.
So
we got
sick.
Rushmore, best movie of all time.
I guess that was kind of it. We've got this awesome molder.
We have Halloween 1 and 2. I mean 1 and 3.
That's right.
And New
Not 2.
Jersey.
I have never seen Halloween 2. Have you?
Yeah,
How is it?
Good.
Is it Jamie Lee? Or is
I
it...
think so.
Yeah?
Mhm. Yeah.
Weird. I like that
Let
3
me
is
double
just
check.
like nothing.
3
3
is
is so
completely random.
funny to me. And I love the concept. And I love
I think
everyone's
it's
like...
she's off at college now. Or
Way!
something like
I
that.
gotta watch that.
Let me.
Oh, we were just talking about how it's already October's almost over.
After failing to kill stubborn survivor Lori Jimmy Lee Curtis and taking a bullet or 6 from former psychiatrist Dr. Sam Loomis, blah
Michael.
blah blah has followed Lori to the
To college.
No,
Okay.
but yeah, she's in it.
Okay, cool. That's so funny. So he follows her basically. Again.
Yeah,
Oh man, I love that movie.
I want to say she's at college though.
That sounds
I can't
right.
remember she was
When did that come out? Because the first one's, what, 78?
78, I think, or 77.
Doesn't say on the poster, but that's... I always think it's 1970, but I think that's Carrie. That might be wrong, too. Carrie's 73. Oh, I don't know. I always try and know every year that a movie came out, but I'm often wrong. But I'm often right. I
Or
contain
like
multitudes.
maybe not right on the dot, but same decade.
Oh, that's easy, though.
Hmm?
I can't even... You can't give me that. That's lame.
Okay. Never mind.
Never mind. Yeah, whatever. That is something really annoying about me, though.
What?
That I'm always trying to be like, that came out in this year, right? Like, I feel like I do that all the time. There's so many awesome things about me. That's just one of them.
Why isn't this telling me anything?
Give us nothing.
It's saying a lot, but it's saying nothing.
Oh my god.
It's telling.
Oh my god, when that happens.
It's telling me like everything that happens in the movie. I don't.
Because you're looking
want
at the
that.
plot.
I just want. But I just want like the summary.
Let me see what I can get from this. Mm-hmm. So it picks up directly after the cliffhanger ending. Because remember, it's that like, no wait, that's the beginning of the movie.
We've actually
Dude, it's been a while since I've seen Halloween.
We've actually never seen Halloween.
That's right. Okay, it's been several days. No, I think it's been weeks. It's been a couple weeks since we recorded that last bit. And it cut off pretty abruptly because something happened. And we had emails to attend to, essentially. I'm still trapped in my own little email hell. So, I don't know. I don't see an ending for this pretty soon. It's very fun. I'm enjoying it. And I'm alone right now. Leslie is not here. She told me I should just finish this myself, because we never ended up finishing that first episode, which is hilarious. Everything about this is so funny to me. Oh god. I think I'm gonna write a tell-all autobiography at some point in my life. I won't be doing that. But this is really funny. So I've been assigned to do a solo and finish off this episode, which I think is kind of fun. I like that. I think I can talk to myself. It's a little funny. I'm in the room that we record in, and I'm speaking to no one, because I don't really think I can picture me talking to anyone in particular with this. I'm also, if the audio sounds different, I'm trying on the mics that we bought that are bad. They're not bad, they're just fine. But we recorded an episode with we might have actually talked about this, but I kept moving mine around, but I have it clipped to me today, so I think I need something else to play with. There's a screwdriver in front of me. I'm going to play with that. I will just pick off where we were, I guess. We were talking about the Halloween movies, and we actually watched Halloween pretty soon after that, because it was just Halloween. It's already, what day is it? It's literally like the 13th of November at this point, so it wasn't just recently Halloween. But we saw Halloween on like the 28th or something. And I remember the ending, and I can't picture Halloween 2. I'm pretty interested in that. I'd like to see it. But I do remember the ending. I can't believe that I couldn't remember it in that moment. That was so funny to me. And then I'm debating on leaving a little bit of us scrambling when we received an email, because I think what Leslie yelled is just so funny, so that might be in there. That's just, oh my god, it killed me. We repeated it for weeks. I hope the audio of this is good. All I have is hope. I should have written some notes for this, but I don't have any. Leslie's in New York. That's pretty interesting. She flew out this morning. I think she left her house at like 4 a.m. to go to the airport. She's left me. She's in New York. She's going to be there till at least Saturday, I think. And I'm scared for her. One half of a Canadian duo, Martin and Hamza. Those two. Martin's in New York, apparently. So I'm quite scared for her. I hope she finds him. And we always talk about guests for this, because we have one that is like it seemed like it should have been like a pipe dream, but I don't know. We're cracking that case. But we always joke about getting Martin and Hamza on here, like a out of character crossover event. And I think I can see that happening if we continue this and really put our nose to the grindstone. So maybe she can collect him now. I don't think we can do it. We can do anything we put our minds to. I've never been to New York. Leslie said this is her 3rd time. I thought it was her 4th. And I've never been to the East Coast. I've never been over there. The furthest up I've been, I've been Washington, Montana, South Dakota. But the furthest east, I don't even know. I guess like South Dakota. That's pretty far. I've been to like the Four Corners, all those states. I guess those are right next to me though. Yeah, I haven't been all the way over there. Also, I think it was... Oh, no. We went to Vegas right before we recorded the last episode. I don't leave this state too much. I like this state. I love California. I don't know if for some reason, I feel like I've talked about that. We might have done it in a prototype episode. I'm sure we'll talk about it again. I truly do love it. We have plans next year, though. I'm getting away. We're planning on Toronto in April, which should be really fun. And we're gonna hang out with our friend. And it's gonna be so sick. And I've never been up there. I've never been to Canada. I've only been out of the country to go to Mexico. But I was very young. And I do remember it, though. It was a lot of fun. Do you have memories from when you were, like 3 years old? Because I was in Mexico when I was 3, and I have pretty vivid memories. You see, I said, do you? I think that makes it easier if I pretend I am talking to someone, but I know I'm not going to get an answer. This is a good example of what my brain is like, the stream of consciousness. Because this is every day for me. This is kind of brutal. There's a lot going on all the time. But I've had this... I haven't even had this discussion lately. I think my sister was talking about it with someone. But someone didn't believe her. Our friend didn't believe her that she has memories from when she was like 2, 3, 4 years old. Which is ludicrous. Because I don't know if it's just because... I mean, I do too. Like I just said, I have pretty vivid memories of that trip when I was 3. But like my mom has memories from... I hear about them all the time. And I grew up listening to them when she was like 2, 3, the same age. Just very vivid memories. My mom is insane. It's crazy, her memory. Oh, God. But, yeah, I have very vivid memories from being very young. I know Leslie doesn't. I'll speak for her here. She doesn't remember. She has no memories of being a child. She does. There's quite a few. There's one where at her first apartment she lived in, this mint growing under the AC unit. I think that's a beautiful image. I'm sure she'll appreciate me telling that. But I love that. I can see it in my mind. I can smell it. It's a nice memory. But that one's often repeated because there's not much else. I think her memories start when she's like 15. Like sophomore year, she gained sentience, which I think is cool. That's like it's a bad place to start your life for sure. If you're just dropped in there in consciousness and you're a sophomore in high school, dear God. I had a good sophomore year, though. I feel like I have sort of been thinking about high school in a weird way recently, where it's just like, I don't know, I haven't been thinking about it, but it's cropped up every once in a while. And overall, my best years were freshman, sophomore, which kind of sucks, because then it only goes downhill. Junior year was bad. Senior year, bad. I'm a 2020 grad, so you can imagine it wasn't great, but it's just so whatever. But I hold dear those first 2 years, even though they weren't awesome. Like, obviously, it's high school. It just kind of sucks. I don't like school. I have not continued any education. Not to say that it's all bad. And I'm sure it's great for some people, but it's so not for me. And I don't think it ever will be, sadly. I love learning. I love knowing things. That is probably my favorite thing. I love knowledge. But no, not school, not book learning. I love Wikipedia. That's a fact about me. You can quote me. I love it. I actually made like a Wikipedia account this year. And I swear to God I have talked about this. I don't know. I'll see. I'll listen. Maybe, I think this was all prototype stuff that I keep talking about. But man, yeah, I edited an article. I added a birthday that I knew that wasn't on there. I felt very proud of myself. And yeah, and I just fell down like a 5-minute, 10-minute rabbit hole where I was just exploring other people's accounts, and it's so cool. And it's just, I wish I understood HTML so I could kind of make mine look cool. Because people had a lot of, like, this user likes this user is this. I love that stuff. Those little banners you can add to, like, blogs and stuff. God, I love it. I also need to get back into... I sound like I'm jump cutting. Like, I'm speaking so fast that I sound like I've cut out an or something. But that is not it. I leave in because I'm real. I was saying... Oh yeah, I want to do Blogspot again. I love writing little things. I did it a lot in 2022 and a little bit in 2023. I think I've written like 2 blog posts this year. I think it's really important to keep those kind of, I don't know, maybe they're not dead, but I don't think a lot of people are using those. I know of one person online, besides me and Leslie, that has like a Blogspot account and actually writes, but they write like film reviews, which is actually cool. I should probably explore that. Maybe I'll do that later. But I gotta write some more. It's just nice. It's like I described it one time as like it's a sanitized journal entry for me. I love writing about myself. God, I'm so self-centered. But I think it's fun. Just writing about day to day. I love it. It is raining today. I've been waiting for it to rain all morning, and then it's creeped into the afternoon. What time is it? It's like 2:30. And it's finally started to rain. It actually was... My hair is brown. I have brown hair. And I say it in a sort of... I don't know. I'm saying that in a certain way because I've been told I don't have brown hair. But I have brown hair. And Leslie's the one who told me that, and I'm saying that because she's not here and she can't defend herself for what she meant when she said that. And she's going to listen to this and be mad at me. But I have brown hair, but I had it blonde, had it bleached blonde for about 2 years. But then I just kind of got sick of it. It didn't look good anymore. I dyed it brown and just kind of let my natural hair grow out. And it's, for the most part, it's crazy. My hair grows very fast, but the part of it, like in the very front, it still fades to kind of a blonde, which after the first, I've only went and did it brown once, like at a salon, and that was when I got this cut I have, and it's very nice, but the brown faded, and it was just like, I had blonde hair in the front, just the hair's framing my face, and it's quite thick, but all those were blonde, and the rest of my hair was brown. You couldn't really, day to day it looked fine. Like, I look in the mirror, I wasn't like, oh my God, I have blonde hair. But you see a photo of yourself and everything changes. It made me so sick. It's like, oh my God, I walk around looking like that and no one tells me. I hate everyone. So I got this brown, like, it's something you're supposed to put in like a couple times a week when you shower. But I just put it on when I remember and when I start to feel hateful towards my appearance. So I did that today because it's been getting bad. So the front half and the top of my head is wet, and I think that's really funny. And the rest of it's just dry. And it feels weird. The quality of this episode is just going to go down the hill. Ooh, it's raining and it's windy. It's winding quite hard today. It's so excellent. I wonder about the weather everywhere else. I love the lyric from Have you seen me lately? Counting crows. Somewhere out in America, it's starting to rain. Here, it's happening here. It's happening somewhere. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Jimmy Buffett. Now that's a guy I miss. Man, I've only been to Margaritaville once. In the moment, probably a low point in my life. It was in City Walk. Orlando. No, what the hell? I've never been to Orlando. But you know what I mean. Universal, that's why I said Orlando. City Walk, Universal, Hollywood. A fun place. I love Universal. I would happily go there again. But City Walk is a busy, busy place. And it's civilians. You pay to get into Universal. You don't have to pay to get into City Walk. So it's just, it's not great. But they have a Margaritaville there. I went there completely dead. There was like 2 other people in there. I was underage. I couldn't even get a margarita. But I had some chips and queso that my grandma got. Good Lord. Got right in my mood. We were sat right next to this big margarita twister thing. It was so sick. I'd love to go there. There's that Eddie Burback video. Is that his name? I don't know. He goes to every Margaritaville. He goes to that one first. And I sometimes watch that video just to get the feeling again. And, man, I miss it. There was one in Vegas. It closed. We probably talked about this. That's going to get annoying me saying that, but I wanted to go so bad. And we wanted to go to Wahlburgers. That didn't happen. We're going to a Wahlburger soon, though. I've never been. But I'm getting my goddamn Donnie burger. And I'm losing the plot. So, yeah, I think I wanted to maybe talk about, there is really no intention with this podcast, as you can tell. It's just, I enjoy talking to Leslie. I think Leslie likes talking to me too. And we have an ulterior motive, but really I've wanted to do this before I even thought of that motive. Because I don't think we're funny. I do think we have a nice rapport. And I don't know, we've got good chat, as they say. And I don't know, other losers can do it, so why can't we? So, yeah, I think it's great fun. I hope Leslie wants to continue to do this with me. Really, we haven't done too much, and I'd like to do more. But, I don't know. It's just for fun. I know there's going to be no money here. I don't want that. We are both thinking about getting second jobs, though. Good Lord. But yeah, I love the name of this podcast. It's so fun to me. Leslie came up with it. We probably talked about that, but maybe not. But, oh God, it's so fun. I think this could be a lot of fun. And, yeah, I think this is where I'll just go ahead and end it. I hope you have a good day wherever you are and whenever you're listening. And, yeah, no outro. I hate outros. I hate when a podcast has an outro song that's like 30 seconds long. And then on Spotify it says there's less than a minute left. Just finish. I just wish that didn't happen. I don't like those. So I'm not doing any of that. So have a good day. Goodbye.